My name is George Walley, and I was born in Bindjareb, and I grew up in Mandurah and Serpentine. These days I work in Mandurah in the health area with an Aboriginal health service. I'm also a consultant with around the place here to do with Aboriginal cultural knowledge. I also have a tourism business called Mandjoogoordup Dreaming. When we're designing a tour and speaking, it's to do with sharing cultural knowledge. Like when we grew up learning about our people, as Noongar people, we learned more about our cultural information through our family. So how do we teach it? The best way to explain what we know and then what we can do is perhaps looking at the spirit, the land and the people. The best way to share information is threading it. So you're threading the Aboriginal information with the non-Aboriginal information so that you're being inclusive. If you open your heart, you open your eyes and you open your ears. It's all part of different people's stories, different people's perspectives. Stories are important. The ability to share that cultural knowledge and then change the level to the level of understanding that you'd expect from the people you're working with. I first met Paul or Yoda, I think it was down near either side of Bustleton, nearer to Margaret River. And the thing that impressed me was that he's using bush tucker in ways that in contemporary times. You get to know people over time, and I think the shared interests that we got to do with bush foods, bush tuckers, even out here, looking around, how do we use what we see? The whole thing about bush tucker and learning something is that shared learning. There's an importance that we look at teaching our young people how to take on a responsibility of managing the land, to look after the land. There's so much that they can do that is important for them in their journey of learning and their journey of teaching and their journey of managing. If we don't look after all those things that will help us, it then stops our stories from being told about that particular animal or that particular plant. How do we manage that? We talk. We look at what's important. We look at how best to manage that.